job, guys. Good win. Get water there if you want one. Yeah.
Still dancing.
He's still dancing. Good job, guys.
Okay, welcome back to the UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 quarterfinal game. We have with us today the Lincoln County Patriots, Coach Jeff Jaxon, student athletes Jackson Sims, Jackson Smith. They have it. I'm sorry, Jackson Smith, Tremaine Alcorn, and Clayton Davis. Coach, comments on the game.
Well, we've got Clayton, Jaxon, and Colton.
Okay, Clayton, Jackson, and Colton. I apologize.
No, my fault. I may mixed you up there. I'm sorry. Okay.
Comments on the game.
Great game. Both teams played really, really hard. Really proud of our kids for taking care of some things with the basketball late in the game, moving the ball and getting good shots. And we stepped it up and made our free throws today, which helped an awful lot down the stretch when they were fouling.
Okay, questions, guys.
Colton, they had a little bit of a run in the third quarter, narrowed the lead down to 8, and then you hit a big three. Davis hit a big three. We're able to expand the lead. Between that and the Jeffersontown game with the big three late, when things are starting to kind of go the other team's way a little bit, do you see yourself as the guy who is the guy to step up and sort of get the momentum back in your favor?
I see all of us to be that guy. I mean, I think any of us can hit that shot, to be honest. So whoever takes it, I think it's always going in. So everybody can do it.
Jackson, talk about how difficult it was for you guys to handle their pressure and get through some of those traps there down the stretch.
Yeah, when they first did it, we had to adjust to it. You know, like I said, last interview, he's done a really good job scheduling this year, and that's not anything that we haven't seen this year. So when they threw that at us in the fourth quarter, we kind of just had to adjust. And once we got it under control, we hit our free throws. We controlled the game.
What was the message and just the vibe in the huddle between the first and second quarters? That kind of, you had a pretty big start to that quarter, and it, I think, kind of made the difference in the game.
We just told our kids to keep playing, and we've got to really do a good job keeping them off the offensive glass. And I thought for the most part we did that, and just to keep playing. I mean, we got 17, 18-year-old kids, and they're playing on a big stage, and just a great time to have fun and play together and enjoy the experience, and just to go out there and play hard and have fun. And they did a really good job of doing the things that we asked them to do today.
Coach, that second quarter, Tremaine really kind of gave you a spark and got you going offensively. Just thoughts on?
Well, Tremaine can score, and he attacks that basket really, really well. And he did a good job defensively, got a couple of steals and got out in transition and did some things. And he's a heck of a player. And I'm glad he's just a junior and will be back with us for another year. He's just a tremendous player and tremendous athlete, and an even better kid.
Coach, this is the first Final Four in Lincoln County basketball history, and it just seems like this team just keeps breaking down doors and doors. And, just talk about what you've accomplished so far this season with this team.
They've taken me on a great ride, and our senior leadership and our junior leadership, but it starts with these two guys right here, and Evan, of course, just the leadership, the bond that these kids have on and off the floor. They hang out together, and they're good friends, and they practice well together every day and spend a lot of time together. And it's just been a great ride. I've enjoyed watching them grow and mature, especially Jaxon has started since he was in the 8th grade. And Clayton's Clayton, guys. You're going to get Clayton's best effort every day. But their leadership and calmness and just the poise that they have in our school, not just on the floor, but in the classroom and in our school and community, it's pretty special. We got great leadership, and it's been fun watching them, and I hope we get to continue to do a little bit longer.
For any of the players, was there a difference in, I guess, your level of poise from today as opposed to from the other day being the second time out here?
I thought we played with the same level of intensity. Both games, I felt like we got after it. I felt like today we came at it harder. We did what Coach said, is wrote up on the sheet, that's all we could do.
This is for Jaxon and Clayton. At one point in the game, both of you guys were in the game with your younger brothers. How proud were you as big brothers to see them not only play but hit big shots in the game?
Yeah, Jalen hit a big three. He came in and he really hasn't gotten too much time this year, but he's really stepped up this tournament. He gave us good minutes last game and hit a huge three, gave us momentum swing tonight. So I was super proud of him.
Same with Connor. He came in. I'm sure he was really nervous. He told me before the game he was really nervous. Came in there and hit a big three. I'm proud of him.
Coach, talk about winning the rebounding battle. It's like 29-25. How big was it to keep them off the glass?
It was the number one key we felt going into the game. We had to neutralize them in on the glass as much as we could. They're a very, very good offensive rebounding team. And I thought we did a really good job checking them out a little farther on the floor. And our kids battled with them inside. And again, it was the number one key we felt going into the game was rebounding. Proud of our kids for the effort they gave on the glass today.
Final questions.
Talk about rebounding. I know whoever you end up playing in the next round, they've got quite a bit of size. I guess, how do you kind of spin it ahead? What do you know about those teams and maybe what you can do?
Well, they're both very good. We've had a chance to see, we played Clark County this past summer, and we've had a chance to see Pikeville play 3 times in the AIT. And both teams are very, very well coached, very skilled, just 2 really, really good basketball teams they're playing. It will be a heck of a basketball game, and we'll have be a big challenge for our kids tomorrow, but one that we're looking forward to.
Coach, on that note, thank you very much and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, good. Sorry, stairs are over there.
Okay, with us, we have the North Oldham Mustangs, Coach David Levitch, players Ian Higdon, Jack Scales. Coach, comments on the game tonight?
We struggled in the second half shooting and they kind of got a little lead on us, but at the end of the day, give all the credit to them. We just didn't make shots in the game. We didn't shoot a great percentage from 3, obviously, but our second quarter really killed us. We went down 8. They beat us in the second quarter, 18-6 and shot 67%. And it was kind of tough to catch up from that. And they hit big threes in the corner when we started pressing, and it was just too big of a mountain to climb.
David, did you feel like you were getting good looks, or just how did you feel like the quality of shots you're getting?
Yeah, I thought we had a lot of good looks. We had a lot of open threes and went in and out. And just, the second half, we started off with a good play and just miss a layup. I mean, it just happens. It's basketball. It just didn't fall today.
You mentioned that the second quarter hurt you a lot. They scored, at will there in that second quarter, but early on in the game, you really kind of put the clamps down on them defensively. What do you think the difference was between those 2 quarters?
Yeah, they were in the second quarter. They really just broke us down and got in the lane. They had a bunch of easy shots, and the first quarter, our intensity was real good. And for whatever reason, in the second quarter, we let up and they just got whatever shot they wanted against our man. And then obviously we started pressing in the second half.
Wondering if you might just comment on being a part of history at this school, and know it didn't end the way you wanted, but just to get to experience this and sort of be a part of history at North Oldham.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best feelings I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, I've been playing at this school. This is my 4th year, and I still have another one. And we've been through a lot of ups and downs. My 8th grade year, freshman year, we didn't even make it out of district. So to play on Kentucky's court, to play at Rupp Arena it's a dream come true, and especially with my friends like Jack that I've been playing with since I was in middle school, elementary school. It's surreal.
Coach, what makes Lincoln's defense difficult in your opinion, and changes shooting percentages like it did for you all?
Yeah, no, they're very aggressive. They have very good on-ball defenders. They have strong guards, and their pick and roll coverage was really good. They really weren't letting Dallas get in the lane, and they're just a very physical, well-coached ball club. And we just couldn't really get what we wanted.
Yeah, and you You just talked about being a part of history, and you return, all your top 7 rotation players next year. How much is this experience here the last few days going to help you going into next year's postseason?
Yeah, that's what we told them in the locker room. Just remember what the feeling is like. Like you said, we have our 7 guys coming back, top 7 guys coming back. So, it's a great experience for the kids and the whole community as a whole. And I'm, looking forward to next year with the guys we have coming back.
Final questions? Over here.
And then you do graduate a couple seniors. What have those guys meant to your program over these last few years?
Yeah, Keaton Witt and Ben Becerra have been great. This is my 4th year coaching, so they're my first senior class that's been with me all 4 years, and they've meant a lot to the program. They've always been there when, from the dog days of freshman to JV to varsity, and they've always paid attention. And if they were playing 0 minutes or 30 minutes, so they've been great to the program and great leaders to the younger kids.
On that note, Coach, congratulations on a great year.
Thank you.